Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Today is episode 3 in my eyeshadow look book. I am so excited to play with today's eyeshadow palette. This is a palette that I recently purchased, I want to say like a week and a half ago to 2 weeks, and it is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Mimosa Palette. I actually did post a picture of this in my Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, I will link it down below. But this palette is beautiful. So this is the palette. It's absolutely insane. It's definitely me, like these are my colors. So I'm very excited to play with this. I actually watched a video that JuicyJas put up where she played with this palette, and watching that video, I immediately bought the palette because it's just so pretty, and I absolutely love the eyeshadow look that she created. And I'm actually going to be recreating it, or at least similar to it, because I just love the colors that she used and I love how it turned out on her. So I'm going to play around with it and see if I can recreate it and maybe put a little twist on my own look. So before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My Instagram will be linked down below like I said before. And let's get into the video. Also, before we jump in, if you are new to my channel and you don't know what my eyeshadow lookbook is, I do have a playlist on my channel called my eyeshadow lookbook, and it's basically just a playlist of eyeshadow looks. I don't show the rest of my face being done. I don't talk about everything that I used on my face to make these videos a little bit faster. Sometimes that's not always the case, but we're getting there. I'm gonna prime my eyelids like normal with concealer. I'm going to be using the Covergirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in L200, which is light ivory. Apply a good amount. So I just set my eyelids with the Profusion Cosmetics Highlight and Contour 1 palette. I just used the cream light shade. And now we're gonna jump into the fun part, the actual eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited. I don't think I'm going to play with any shimmering colors today. I think I'm gonna leave it all matte. And that's what we are going to do. I am going to be doing a cut crease, which I've never done before on this channel. I think I've done a cut crease once, and so I'm so nervous. That's what JuicyJas did on her channel. She did a cut crease, so I'm a little nervous. I will link her video down below and her channel down below just because I love her. I've recently discovered her, and I just love the videos that she does. She does a lot of drugstore videos, which I appreciate because that's all I shop is drugstore. So I really like her videos. Don't remember exactly every color that she used. I kind of have a good idea of what she used. But I am going to be taking this color, Vibes. This I'm going to be focusing in my crease, bringing a little bit down my lid. All right, so far with this shade, there's not a lot of pigment to it. And I don't know if it's just because I'm so white, and maybe some shades are just hard to show up on me. But it's building really nicely. I'm basically just gonna build it to the intensity that I want, and then we will move on to the next color. I'm then going to be taking this shade called Raspberry, and I'm going to be putting a little bit into my crease, but focusing this on my outer corner. And oh, that is pigmented. This shade definitely has a lot of pigment, for sure. It's very bright. It's very pretty. And I know that we're transitioning into fall. I'm very well aware of that, and this is definitely like a summer palette. Where I live, lately it's been feeling a little bit more fallish, but where I live, it's still pretty much summer. At least feels like summer. So I'm okay doing a fun, bright eyeshadow look. Also, if you're new to my channel, my son makes a lot of appearances in my videos. Like he's in probably 90% of them. just doing his own little thing. Making messes, you know, all that fun stuff. Now I'm just gonna be taking another fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna be taking the orange shade called OJ, and I'm just going to be using this color to kind of tie everything together as far as blending everything together. So now the fun part is we're gonna do a cut crease, and I'm really nervous. I'm like beyond nervous right now. So I'm just gonna be using the same concealer that I used to prime my eyelids. I'm going to be taking a Wet n Wild Smoky Liner brush because this is kind of the flattest brush that I have that will compact the concealer on. Just taking some on this brush, and we are just going to basically carve out. Okay, this brush is not doing the best with this. Okay, using my finger actually helped a little bit. Well, that wasn't terrible. So next I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild brush. I have no idea what the heck this brush is even called, but then I'm going to be taking this shade called Chilled, and this is what I'm going to use to set that concealer in place. Okay, and so this is when we're going to jump back into the orange color OJ. I'm going to be taking a Morphe R41 brush, and I'm going to pack this on the middle of the lid and just blend it into that raspberry color and into the white color. We're going to change brushes. I'm going to be taking a Morphe M433 brush and doing basically the same thing. Oh yeah, okay. Should have used this brush. I love this look. I love this palette. It's so fun. It's so like bright and vibrant. So if you love bright, vibrant colors and bright, vibrant eyeshadow palettes, you need this palette. Okay, and now basically I'm just gonna go back into each shade that I use to make sure that everything is blended, is as much pigment as I want. So I'm just going back in with that raspberry color to intensify the outer corner again. And the funny thing is I'm gonna actually be going out in public because I've got some errands to run when my husband gets home from work. So it's gonna be fun going out like this, but you know what? I don't care. I really like that white shade. I think it's a really good pigmented white shade. I haven't been able to find like a really good white shade like this, so I'm like really loving it. So this is the finished look on the top of my lid. I will be doing a little bit on the bottom, but nothing super crazy. So I'm gonna get the rest of my face done, and then I will jump back on. Again, I will leave all the products that I use on my face in the description box below. Okay, so I got the rest of my face done. So far, I'm really loving all the products that I use to go with this makeup look. I was a little nervous for blush and lips, but I feel like the lips look really good with this eyeshadow look. I also mixed two lipsticks, like I used two different ones. So we're gonna get back into the eyeshadow palette. We're gonna finish the lower lash line, and I don't know if I want to do anything to the lower lash line just because I love this look, but we need to do something to it. So I'm actually gonna take a different color than what I used. I'm gonna take this color called Bottomless. I'm gonna put it all the way, like go all the way to with this color. And I'm actually gonna take a little bit of the orange, the OJ, and I'm just gonna like put it right on top just to mix it in. I actually am probably just going to put the white color called Chilled. I'm probably just gonna put that in my inner corner and call it good. Really love this white color. I think it is really pigmented and probably one of the most pigmented whites I've actually used, like no joke. Okay. I love it. I love BH Cosmetics. I think BH Cosmetics and ColourPop are like my top two for eyeshadow palettes. Like, I have not been disappointed with either brand. I have 9 ColourPop eyeshadow palettes and I have 3 BH Cosmetics palettes. So I have a lot of ColourPop, but it's just because the pigment and the quality and the price, it's just amazing. And same with this. I think this palette was 15 bucks, 18 bucks, 15 to 18. And I have nothing but good things to say about it. I've never used the eyeshadow colors like this before. I've never done this kind of look ever before with eyeshadow, so I just love it. I love it so much. I'm probably gonna be like doing this look a lot. I have JuicyJas to thank for that because I tried to recreate her eyeshadow look. I feel like I did pretty good with the top lid. Obviously, like I said, she did put the yellow color called Sunny in her inner corner, but I didn't want to do that. I don't remember what colors she used on her bottom lash line, but for the most part, I feel like I did pretty well with the lids. But I will post a picture of the eyeshadow look that I attempted to recreate and let me know in the comments how I did. I hope you guys enjoyed this 3rd episode of my eyeshadow lookbook. This will be in the eyeshadow lookbook playlist, so you can always watch it and if you want, recreate the look. And if you recreate the look, tag me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram on the screen as well as down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!